Yo,
What's good, y'all?
Yo.
Chicago Sports Hub. We got everyone in this bitch. Hey, big fucking fight card this weekend, UFC 280. It's in fucking Abu Dhabi. So
it starts at 9 fucking a.m. Bullshit.
yes, that's what it means.
Bullshit. That's what it is. Well, no, it's the greatest card of fucking all time at 9. Well, main card starts at 12, but it's bullshit. They know what. Bullshit.
Yeah, so this fucking UFC is in a whole different country. Fights are starting early Saturday. 12:45 for the fights we're gonna talk about. But let's get straight into it, man. It's good ass fucking fights. First, we start off with Belal Muhammad versus Sean Brady. Belal Muhammad, 21-3, 34 years old. Sean Brady, 15-0, undefeated, and 29 years old. I'm gonna start off saying, look, I was really, man, I couldn't really hard to decide on this fucking fight who to fucking pick in this one. But I'm gonna roll with Belal Muhammad just because, you know, he got a good win over Wonder Boy, good win over fucking Vicente Luque. Those are big names in his fucking division. Don't get me wrong, Sean Brady, he's underrated, undefeated, but man, I just think Belal, he's just getting better and better. And the fact that he had Khabib, you know, for a few weeks in his training camp, I think that's gonna make him even a more competitive fighter. So I got Belal Muhammad coming out of Chicago too. So you got to represent.
Chicago. This is Chicago versus Philly, if y'all didn't know, because Sean Brady really repped Philly. He be repping the Eagles and shit. He's all about Philadelphia, and we don't fuck with Philadelphia. Bottom line.
We do not. We do not. Fuck the Eagles, undefeated.
Yeah, fucking fluke. Yeah.
Who you got though, Bart?
I got the fight to go to distance on. That's minus 250. I'm rocking with the slight underdog plus 120 on DraftKings, Belal Muhammad. Although Sean Brady's a beast, he just looks so big for a fucking welterweight. It's kind of crazy how big he is for a welterweight. I ain't gonna lie. But
he don't look that big.
You don't think so? He looks pretty big for a welterweight to me. I don't know. Belal's got the experience on him, and I think it's gonna be close all the way to the end. And Belal gets it done on points.
Bet. Joe, Lil J, who y'all want to go first?
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, man. That like we said earlier, like the other day, man. That shit. This is gonna be a hard fight too, man, for sure. But I'm probably gonna have to ride with Belal too. Of course, you see Sean. What's his name? Brady.
Sean Brady.
Sean Brady. Hey, all right. So he ain't really fighting nobody like that. You know, he hasn't really fought nobody like that. Except for Chiesa, like I said the other day, but you know, it's gonna be a good test for Belal. It is. It's gonna be a good test for both of them. But yeah, give me Belal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bart's pick for a parlay leg. I like that fight to go the distance at minus 250. My prediction is definitely gonna be Belal Muhammad. He's faced a lot better competition. He always seems to like figure you out. I think I think Sean Brady's best chance is to get Belal out of there quick. So I'm just gonna go with distance. I like Belal Muhammad.
Bet. That's what we got. Belal Muhammad versus Sean Brady. We all rolling with Belal Muhammad. The fight goes a distance in that one. Let's talk about the next fight. Beneil Dariush versus Gamrot. Dariush, he's 21-4, 1 draw, 33 years old. Gamrot's 21-1, 31 years old. Gamrot, he's young, you know what I'm saying? He's climbing his way up in the fucking rankings and division. I believe he's undefeated in the UFC. I'm not too sure. I think I'm wrong about that.
Yeah. But he lost to Goka Kataladze.
And he just been winning after that.
Or whatever, yeah, but he's been winning since then.
Man, Gamrot, man, he's good, bro. He's a really explosive fighter on the feet when he's striking. He got it with the grappling skills. He could really submit you in some crazy-ass submissions. He used to be a double champ in another organization before UFC. I don't get me wrong, Dariush is a good fighter. It's just when his stand-up is kind of sloppy. He's a boring fighter, if we're all going to be fucking honest here. I'm willing with Gamrot to win, man. Give me Gamrot money line. What y'all got?
Man, despite Dariush on a 7-fight win streak, I believe. So he's got that going for him. I'm surprised he's the underdog, to be completely honest, just because he's got the experience edge a little bit on Gamrot here. That just tells me, I don't know. I think Gamrot's got the overall better skill set by a little bit. This, like the Bilal and Sean Brady fight, though, is gonna be close as fuck too. That's what I think. I don't think Gamrot completely destroys him. I got Gamrot, and I got Gamrot by 8 points.
All right, Joe.
I'm-
Or Lil J.
Go ahead, Lil J.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the same exact thing there. I'm gonna go Gamrot on points as well. I think Dariush been doing too much talking, not enough fighting. We haven't seen him in a long time. It's a big card. The hype's gonna be real in this one. Gamrot's coming off a great win against Armin.
Oh yeah.
And that was recent. So I'm just gonna go with what I've seen the most recent, and give me Gamrot in that one on points.
Hell yeah. Joe, what you got?
Yeah, man, this is one of the most difficult fights on the card too. For sure though, I love Gamrot by decision too. I think Dariush is definitely gonna hang in there with him for sure. You know, you see he's able to hang in there with a couple of good fighters there. But ultimately, I think Gamrot's gonna win by decision. It'll be quick, but
that's what we got.
I just want to say, man, double chance right now. To win by a KO or in decision is -150. To win by straight out decision for Gamrot is +140. If anybody out there has Dariush, he's +330 by decision. And I don't know. I don't think any of us got him. Like we all said, he could pull it off though. Like we're all going with Gamer here, but I think it's gonna be a close fight.
Bet. That's what we got. Dariush versus Gamrot. We're all rolling with Gamrot in that one. Let's talk about this one. Peter Yan versus Sean O'Malley. Fucking Peter Yan, man, 16-3, 29 years old. O'Malley, 15-1, 27 years old. The big difference in this fight is the reach advantage that Sean O'Malley has compared to fucking Peter Yan. Sean O'Malley has 72 inches of reach compared to fucking Peter Yan, 67 inches. Okay, O'Malley has the fucking reach advantage, cool. But Peter Yan has the experience, man. He fought better fighters in the top rankings, used to be a fucking champion. And honestly, he fought like a guy kind of like Sean O'Malley, like a long fighter. You know what I'm saying? And went 5 rounds with him. And that's Corey saying. And I think Peter Yan's going to do what he does best, win by points, or probably even, shit, who knows? Probably even fucking TKO or some shit. I'm going to roll Peter Yan in this one. I'm not going to overthink it. I don't think fucking Sean O'Malley's ready yet, man. What I got?
Y'all go ahead first.
Yeah, I have a lot of the same feelings as you in this one, Sway. I do see path to victory though for Sean O'Malley. This could be a fight where Sean O'Malley keeps the leg kicks in check. That's the key to this fight, y'all. If he don't get leg kick, he'll be all right. If he could keep him at bay and just win on points again. I see a lot of these fights on this card being like more towards the like not casual MMA world. There's going to be a lot of technical fights here. I got to go Peter Yan. He's fought much better competition. His back is against the wall. Like Sean O'Malley is like getting brought up right now, and this is his spotlight. I'm not saying it's the same situation but different, but I think Yan with his back to the wall, he gets the job done here. I'm gonna go on points. I think he's gonna find a takedown, maybe 2 out of the 3 rounds, and keep the. We never seen O'Malley on the ground, so if he gets him there, that's lost territory for O'Malley. My best guess is Yan keeps him there.
Okay. Joe, what you got?
Man, this is definitely the fucking hardest fight, I think. But no, I like you said earlier, I'm not gonna overthink it, bro. I'm not gonna overthink it too. I'm gonna go Yan, coming off the loss. You know what I'm saying? And it was a close loss too. But either way, I think he's gonna completely probably try to dominate him, go early, take him to the ground. Like he said, back against the wall, but not really, but really, he's gonna do that to him. I think. No problem.
Bet, man. Bart, come on, man. What you got, dog?
I just like, man, it's like such a stylistic matchup because Peter Yan is so good in every aspect. You know, technically, he's one of the soundest fighters he's probably the soundest fighter in that division when you're speaking like with his boxing and overall game.
Yeah.
He's just so good overall, man. But man, O'Malley's got the match. He's got the matchup of his life here. He's got to take advantage of that reach. If he could take advantage of that reach somehow early, knowing Peter Yan is a slow fighter, we saw it the last fight. Like Peter Yan is also, is really like he is a slow fighter. It takes him a while to get going. This is 3 rounds. Fuck, it's just so hard to pick. I don't know. I think Peter Yan double chance decision TKO.
All right. That's what we got.
All
Peter
right.
Yan
I like that.
versus Sean O'Malley. I like that too, though, Bart.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's just like it's the safest bet I could see going in, Or I could see him, pulling out the ground and pound, catching him on his back. I don't know. Anything could happen in that fight.
Bet, man. Next fight, say the championship fight, bantamweight division. We got TJ Dillashaw versus Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling is 21-3, 33 years old. TJ Dillashaw used to be a former champion in this division, 18-4, 36 years old. Listen, man, I just think fucking TJ Dillashaw is gonna go in there and do what the fuck he does, man. He made a really good point. No one beat him for his fucking belt. He got it, he fucked it up himself for getting the strip. And I think he's gonna get that belt back, man. And he's gonna keep on fucking shit up in that division. I know he ain't looked that too great for his Corey Sandhagen's last fight, all 5 rounds. But man, I'm gonna go with the guy who's a better wrestler, bro. I know Aljamain Sterling is a wrestler too, good grappling, but a D1 wrestler compared to a D3? Come on, dog. Give me TJ Dillashaw money line. That's what I got in this one. What y'all got?
I got Aljamain Sterling all day. I think he got that neck fixed. That was a close fight with Yan, but he did beat him, I think. So I think it was the right call at the end of the day, despite me hating to see it. I don't know. I don't like either of these guys. I think nobody's as good as Sterling when he's on the back of somebody. Like when he gets somebody's back, he just instantly goes for the submission. But like you said, TJ is a D1 wrestler. So this is hard. I don't know. I got Sterling. Since it's 5 rounds, I'm gonna do double chance for a submission and decision for Sterling.
The question is, yeah, they're both good on the ground, but who do you think is better standing up with the striking? That's the fucking question. Joe, who you got, man?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with Aljo too on this one.
Really?
Just based off, beating Yan, that means a lot. That for sure means a lot, bro. Like beating Yan, I'm not gonna overlook that. But I think just the stamina in the 5 rounds, going 5 rounds, like almost every fight he's done lately, But I just think the stamina and the cardio is gonna do a lot in this fight. I don't know if Dillashaw is gonna be able to hang all 5 rounds. Like I know he's gonna be able to hang, but cardio wise. But I think this is not a. I think it's gonna start off hot for Dillashaw. He's gonna go and do what he wants the first 1-2 rounds, and after that, cardio is gonna come into play. I feel, but I think he's gonna just get on his backpack, and Aljo's gonna just ride his back for a couple rounds and pull out the win somehow. But yeah, give me Aljo.
Yeah, I'm going Dillashaw in this fight as well. I think Sterling won against Yan. I'm not saying he didn't have a great fight. He did. I feel like there's a lot of emotions. There's a lot of emotions in those fights, and man, I like Dillashaw in this one. I really do. I feel like he's just gonna outstrike Sterling. I think that the ground game is gonna be a little bit neutralized on both guys' ends, and it's gonna be call me crazy, another quote unquote boring fight, real technical fight. Give me Dillashaw points.
All right. That's what we got. TJ Dillashaw. What's up?
I was just gonna say one of the other reasons I'm picking Sterling is Dillashaw hasn't really been active, lately. He's only had that one fight against Sandhagen since the suspension for EPO, and so that's another reason I think it's a 5-round fight. Joe said it. you got. I don't know. I don't know. We're all split on this one, but I'm just riding with Sterling. I think Joe got Sterling,
Mhm.
and y'all got Dillashaw.
Yes, sir.
Definitely
That's what we
a hard
got.
fight, dude.
That's what we got for that one. TJ Dillashaw versus, Aljamain Sterling. The main event. Let's move on to the main event, man. Lightweight division, lightweight championship fight. Man, we've been waiting this shit for years. Most of us fucking predicted this shit for years. Come on. Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira, 33 years old, 33-8. Islam Makhachev, 22-1, 30 years old. This is, man, this fucking match is pretty fucking even, man, for both fighters. But I'm gonna roll with Islam Makhachev. I've been saying it for fucking years. This guy's gonna run the division and claim that shit. And that's what I'm riding with in this one. Who y'all got?
I'll go first.
I'll go. I
Yeah.
got Du Bronx. I just can't bet against him. He's proven me time and time again that he's that guy. He's made. I just saw on Instagram the weight cut. He made it, so we're not in for any surprises with his weight cut tomorrow. I got Charles. Give me I got Charles money line plus 160 right now, and it's crazy that it started at like plus 250.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And Islam was minus like 350 at one point.
Yeah, he was.
Joe, who you got, man?
But, I wanted not to overthink it, bro, but like Bart just said, time and time again, Charles has been proving me wrong, and every time I bet against him, it's not going well for me. I'm gonna have to go with Charles, not confidently, but I'm just gonna ride with Charles. I hope he pulls it done, but I mean, he looks super confident. I like the confidence going in. He doesn't look like he ain't on no bitch shit. He looks really confident. I wouldn't be surprised if Islam wins. It's his destiny. If it happens, it happens. But give me Charles.
Bet. Lil J, who you got?
Yeah,
man?
I've been saying it for years. Honestly, since the first two fights I've seen Islam, I'm like, this kid's gonna be a champion. I don't see it no different with Oliveira. The books are onto something, y'all. If Oliveira's been dominating like this and they got the line's crazy. To us, the line should be crazy, right? Like people who watch this not as weekly as us are just like, yeah, whatever. No, this line's crazy. It's
For
telling
sure.
me
Yeah.
something.
No, yeah.
I'm gonna go with again another boring fight. Islam Makhachev. Points. Give him his belt. And then honestly, I see a part two. Like I really do. I feel like so many people are just like, Oliveira's next fight's gonna be this. They're talking about Volkanovski and all this weird shit. I feel like this is gonna be a trilogy for this division for some time to come. We may see like 3 of these fights. This is the first one. I got Islam Makhachev.
Let's go, Islam. But damn, you really think this fight's going 5 rounds? That shit crazy, boy.
Dude,
I don't think it's
Hey,
I got the over 2.5 at plus 130.
over two and a
Right
half.
on my
Over
lap.
2.5. I see it. I see
You
that.
feel me? That's
Lil J, I don't blame you though, Lil J, because both these guys are grapplers, bro. We might see, like you said, like a boring fight. Honestly.
Yeah.
it's gonna be the guy. This is my opinion. Obviously, it's gonna be the guy who has the best moments. That's this fight. There's gonna be a fight of moments.
Yes, yeah.
This is like 2 guys in their peak. That's another thing a lot of people aren't thinking about.
Yeah.
Islam came up real quick in the UFC, but he also is 30. If history tells you anything, fighters in their 30 to 33, 34 range are in their prime. So we got Oliveira in his prime and Makhachev in his prime. Dude, it's a coin flip. I can't go against Makhachev. I've been saying he's going to be champion, so I'm going to stick with my guns. But I will say this, fellas. I'm putting a couple $100 on Oliveira because I can't pass up plus money on him. So I hope I win somewhere else, but I'm gonna go with fucking straight bet Charles Oliveira. But I got Makhachev.
Bet. Also, another bet. Go on the round props, time props, whatever it is on FanDuel or fucking DraftKings. Fight to start in round 2. It's minus 250. Added a parlay or some shit. I like that a lot as a little party piece of shit.
Also, yeah, I like that. What I said, over 2.5 for this fight. I like it a lot at plus 130.
What's fight to
Damn.
go the distance, fellas?
Okay. Let's see, y'all.
Plus 300.
I love that number.
That's what we got, man. UFC 280 this Saturday around 12:45 p.m. We don't have that much time for NFL predictions, man, but I'll make sure I'll post some. Appreciate y'all.
Let me
There's-
just say one thing because Lil J thinks this is gonna be real close. If you think
What's up?
it's gonna be by split decision, plus 1200
For what? Which fight?
for Charles and Islam. If you think it's gonna go to the distance and end up being a split decision, then it's plus
Oh, I
1200.
really do. I really do because I
Plus
could see that
1200,
going
yeah.
in. Man, this is scary though that you brought this up. Not to extend this video, but if this fight does go the distance, it does kind of favor Oliveira because if Islam doesn't beat him decisively 3 rounds, they always give it to the champion. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
real close. It's gonna be nuts. I could see that. That's a nice plus 1200 flyer. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Well,
Crazy
we-
card, y'all. Just wake up for it. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. 'Cause I know I'm gonna struggle.
I'm gonna have a 5th of Patron and a 12 case of Corona. I'm ready to go.
Motherfuckers gonna get lit early. Let's get it, y'all.
Yes, sir.
UFC
All right,
280
y'all.
this Saturday. Tune the fuck in, like, subscribe, share, all that other shit. Appreciate y'all. Peace out, y'all.